ride, and then we riding, baby. Street say that we so crazy. I don't care, don't you ever try play me. I ain't tight, no test lights. I bring it on my worst nights.
Welcome back to another edition of Clickbait Media. I am your host, Rob Caesar Baby. If this is your first time here, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so whenever I post, you will know I'm here. Now, before I get started, I would like to say I want to send my condolences out to the family of Trayford Pellerin, the 31-year-old black male who was shot by Lafayette police while he was walking away. And they state it was because he had a knife and he was attempting to enter an occupied dwelling. Now I'm going to play the news clip, and then I want to see what else could have been done to resolve this brother from being shot or murdered by the police. Because the way he was killed, if he was another race, he wouldn't have been shot, because we've seen other races attack the police that do not get shot. They use other alternatives. So, after I show you this video of how this brother was handled from bearing a knife, I'm going to show you another video of how someone who wasn't black was handled for bearing a knife in police presence in a police precinct. So let's show you this story of how this brother was handled, and then I'm going to show you the alternative.
Tonight, another death of a black man following a police encounter. The incident in Louisiana last night caught on camera. The community is demanding answers. Sarah Harmon has more. A warning, the video is disturbing.
Tonight, grief and outrage after Lafayette police shot and killed 31-year-old Trayford Pellerin following a confrontation outside a convenience store. Bystanders captured part of the incident on video.
He got a knife. That man got a knife. They gonna shoot him. No, we got to wait. We got to wait. No, but he got a knife. Get on the ground. They tasing him. He not even doing nothing. He gonna stab. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They just shot this man.
It's unclear what happened before the recording started. State police said that Pellerin was armed with a knife and that officers deployed tasers, but they were ineffective. According to the police, the shooting occurred when Pellerin attempted to enter an occupied convenience store. Pellerin was pronounced dead at a local hospital.
This is not just another name added to the list. These are people that are grieving in ways that I've never seen people grieve before.
The Louisiana ACLU saying in part, cell phone video from the scene clearly shows Mr. Pellerin moving away, not towards police officers, only to be tased and then brutally shot dead.
I want to know why the police did not act in a fashion to de-escalate the situation.
Sarah Harmon, NBC News.
To know where he is. Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang spoke to the man's family and has the story.
8:30 Sunday morning, officers at the 75th Precinct in East New York, Brooklyn, tased a man inside their lobby. Police say he had a long knife in his left hand and asked them to shoot him. Other civilians, alarmed, stepped out of the way while officers responded and drew their guns. They circled him, then subdued him with a taser. We're told he was not seriously injured, but was taken to Brookdale Hospital for evaluation.
Now, do you clearly see how the two situations were differently handled? One was a black male, the other one was non-black. See how we are viewed as a threat. Now, we finna jump back into this story, and that's it. Alright, now it's alleged that they followed him from one convenience store to another convenience store, which wasn't that far away. Now, from there, between them two stores, there was no tasers going off or nothing. Y'all used the point that he was going into an occupied dwelling to shoot. Y'all used the point that he had a knife. Out of all this walking, if you deemed him a threat, not to yourself, but to the public, why wasn't there tasers being deployed beforehand? When y'all shoot him, you see up to 4 to 5 police around him. At the time of him being shot, that was 4 to 5 tasers that could have been deployed. You can say, they deployed a taser, he ain't do nothing. Hit him again with another one. He ain't do nothing. Then hit him again with another one. If you have 5 police that shoot you with 5 tasers, I'm pretty sure eventually you gonna fall. Unless you just the Incredible Hulk. Eventually. But you waited until you follow him into a public area to shoot him, to say he was a threat to society. He was trying to go into an occupied dwelling with a knife. When you had plenty of opportunity to stop him from walking on that property. You could have tased him while he was walking. Dude, you had up to 5 times to tase him while he was walking before he got to the door. That was your last resort, to shoot him? To stop him from opening a door? He was going into an occupied dwelling. We had to kill him. Really? Obviously, he didn't want no trouble. He was trying to walk away from y'all. Maybe he was goddamn stupid for not obeying or still having a knife. But I don't see the justification for shooting him. And now that there are protests in Lafayette, the Lafayette police decide to respond to the protesters with smoke grenades. All right, now they claiming the protest was because they was blocking the streets. But there are other states where they block highways and block other stuff. Now, our responses don't bring smoke grenades unless you're literally threatening the police or you're acting out of violence, and this was allegedly a peaceful protest. But they are protesting because you shot a man who was walking away. You trying to justify it over a knife and the fact that he was finna to walk into an occupied dwelling when you can clearly see this guy walked into a police headquarters and they just tased him. With a knife, he dropped the knife. Come on. All the officers deployed their taser. Clearly this could have been the same situation if all 4 or 5 of these officers would have deployed their tasers at one time. More than likely, he would have just limped over and fell. And you could have easily subdued him instead of using lethal force. He wasn't trying to attack you. He was trying to walk away. It seems like you waited till the perfect opportunity to justify shooting. That's what it seems like. You waited till the perfect opportunity to justify your shooting when there was plenty, it was plenty of time to de-escalate the situation. You followed him. You had plenty of time to stop him. You had plenty of time to stop this man from getting to that property. Now, you can say you try to do all means, which I don't clearly see all means. So, that was the last result that y'all claim. And now that it's protesters, I guess smoke bombing the protesters are y'all last result. So now I'm guessing that's why there's going to be an investigation, which, I don't know. Maybe something to happen. Maybe it won't. Maybe if we put pressure on them, maybe we can get something did. This is why I say defund the police will not do nothing. What you would have to do is end qualified immunity. That way, whenever they do something, they will be charged. And they will think before they shoot. Or they will think more of de-escalating the situation. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this situation could have and should have been handled differently? Do you think that there should be an investigation into why this happened? Do you think that all police departments act differently on the training? Do you agree with defund the police, or do you agree with ending qualified immunity? I'm your host, Rob Caesar, baby. This is Clickbait Media. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. That'll do it for me. And I'm up out of here. Hey.
Riding, then we're riding, baby. Squeak, say that we so crazy. I don't care, don't you ever try play me. I ain't tight, no test flights. I bring it on my worst nights.